Surya was stabbed by his friends, who had called him to a house in Khoda during Bakrid on May 28, 2026, after he was allegedly asked, "Have you seen a goat halal before?" Witnesses said he ran nearly 200 meters through the lane with the knife still lodged in his stomach, before the attackers caught him, pulled the weapon out, and stabbed him repeatedly until he collapsed unconscious in the street. Khoda, afternoon of May 28. Surya Chauhan stayed inside his house while friends continued calling him outside for a Bakrid gathering nearby, and his family later said he initially refused to go. After repeated pressure from the group, Surya finally stepped out of the house and walked toward the narrow residential lanes where Asad, Farhan, and others were already waiting. Outside the gathering house during the afternoon, Surya stood with the group near parked motorcycles and roadside shops, while people nearby continued normal festival activity across the lane. Witnesses later claimed Surya was allegedly asked, "Have you seen a goat halal before?" And within seconds the conversation turned hostile enough for nearby residents to stop and watch. The argument suddenly turned violent when Surya was stabbed during the confrontation, causing people in the lane to back away in panic as shouting echoed through the street. Witnesses later stated that Surya immediately turned and ran with the knife still lodged in his stomach, while the group behind him chased after him through the crowded neighborhood. As Surya ran nearly 200 meters through the Khoda lanes during the afternoon, CCTV footage and witness accounts reportedly showed blood trailing across the road, while residents watched from balconies and shop entrances in shock. The attackers eventually caught him near the end of the lane, pulled the knife from his body, and stabbed him repeatedly again, until he collapsed unconscious on the street. By evening outside the Ghaziabad hospital, Surya's brother arrived to find Surya being rushed into emergency treatment, while police officers documented multiple stab injuries and collected statements from witnesses who had seen the chase. As news of the attack spread through Khoda, angry crowds began gathering near the hospital and police station, demanding immediate arrests. Later that night inside Khoda police station, Surya's brother named Asad, Farhan, Atif, and others in the complaint, while investigators began searching nearby neighborhoods connected to the accused group. Videos recorded after the attack and images from the blood-stained lane continued spreading across phones as local protests started growing larger outside police barricades. The following day in Khoda, Ghaziabad police arrested Farhan and Atif, while officers continued raiding locations linked to Asad after learning he had gone missing following the stabbing. Public anger intensified across the area after police announced a 50,000 Indian rupees reward for information, leading to Assad's capture. As protests continued through the streets during the evening, residents gathered near the same lane where Surya had collapsed, while Hindu organizations demanded stronger action against everyone connected to the attack. Police vehicles, barricades, and armed officers remained stationed throughout Khoda, as rumors spread that Asad was still hiding somewhere inside the area. Night of May 30th, police received information that Asad was attempting to flee Khoda on a motorcycle with another individual. Police then quickly established checkpoints across nearby roads. Authorities later stated that, when officers intercepted the motorcycle, the suspects allegedly opened fire before Asad was killed during the retaliatory encounter. In the days that followed across Khoda, police arrested Nawab, Asad's father, for allegedly encouraging his son's involvement in the attack, while authorities also began demolition and administrative action connected to the accused family properties. The same streets where Surya had run bleeding through the afternoon crowd remained filled with police tape, barricades, and residents pointing toward the exact stretch of road where the chase had ended. Investigators later examined claimed that the attack escalated after Asad's father, Nawab, allegedly told him to finish the game during the confrontation, a detail that shifted the case from a sudden argument in the street to what police began treating as a coordinated assault involving multiple people. Follow for more real crime cases that turned ordinary streets into national headlines, and comment what you think was the moment this Bakrid gathering stopped being a normal invitation and became a planned attack.